two videos today because on Tuesday I was just wore out, and so we're filming these on a Wednesday because I go to work on Thursday, but I'm gonna post them tomorrow. So I didn't get a chance to do the Aggie Juice yesterday, and yesterday the Combine started. All right, the NFL Combine has started. Guess who had the most invites? The college football team with the most invites is your Texas A&M Aggies with 13 NFL Combine invites. The most in college football belongs to Texas A&M Aggies. Wow. Coach Elko came in and he talked about how we didn't really have a lot of NFL talent we haven't produced NFL players like we need to be producing. All right. And year one, it's an inherited team. He brings in some of the guys from the portal. But you have three guys to the combine: Shamar Turner, Shamar Stewart, and Nick Scorton. Nick Scorton you brought in. Okay. So two homegrown Aggies went to the combine, basically. So what do? You get 13 the next year. That is huge, okay? And we talk about that. And in terms of recruiting, that can go a long ways. In terms of building your teams, that can go a long way. But it cannot just be a one-hit wonder. You cannot just send 13 this year and we go back to 3 next year. Listen, you had – there it is. Okay. You had more NFL Combine invites this year than the last 3 years combined. 3 years combined. The year before you had 3, then you had 5, and you had 3. That is ridiculous. That cannot be an SEC football program who wants to compete at the national championship level every year, producing 3 to 5 NFL players a year. It's ridiculous. If you want to be one of those teams, you need to be around 10, I feel like. Okay? 10 a year. All right? And just because you don't get invited to combine, I don't mean you're not an NFL player, but you get the point. All right? And in 1 year, went from 3 to 13. Now you have to continue that. All right. And if you look at these recruiting, and I hate the star system, I really do, because it's just a bunch of media. Like, it would be like me watching these guys, but I think he's a 5-star, and then bam, he's a 5-star. I mean, it's things like that. I hate it, but we have to use it just because that's one of our tools. Okay. And A&M, I mean, for the most part, I like to look at the composite rankings. So you bring in all the sites, combine them all. What do you get? So I feel like if you bring in all 3 of the main recruiting sites, and this guy is compositely a top 10 player, I feel like he's going to be good. All right. And that's just because I got multiple eyes on him from multiple different databases, and they're all on him. Hopefully they're right. All 3 of them agree on that. That's what I kind of like to look at, just based off the composite. But at the end of the day, they don't mean shit. Okay. Who cares if you're a 5-star, 4-star, 3-star? Jamarian Morrow was a 3-star, and he played more than a lot of guys on our class. And he was a 3-star. So it's just things to think about. But we're going to have to use the star ranking system for this talk. Okay. A&M with Elko the last 2 years in these recruiting classes, an absurd amount of blue chip prospects. Okay. And a lot of them. Noah McHale, Marco Jones, Keote, like, these guys are blue chip prospects. And what do? You turn around, you turn it into the number 9 class this past year. I mean, you got Brandon Arrington, Tristan Givens, KJ Edwards, a bunch of big time guys coming in, and you're building that future towards producing more NFL talent. All right. I think you got a lot of athletic type traits in the building that are going to translate to the NFL. Now you just have to develop them. Can Mike Elko and company continue to develop these players? All right. This is year 3. This is his guys. This is his team. Can he continue to develop and produce more NFL talent? Listen, you're getting there. You have gotten, with Mike Elko, you are somewhere you have never been as a Texas A&M Aggie. Where you want to believe it or not, you can sit here and say, dude, we're never going to get there, blah, blah. F all that. But I didn't say it. Anyways, year 1 of Mike Elko. Did it end the best? Hell no. But at the end of the day, you went in versus Texas with a chance to play in the SEC championship. Did you get it done? No. Okay. But you took a step. When with Jimbo Fisher and Kevin Sumlin did we go into the final game of the season with a chance to play in the SEC championship? Nope. Didn't happen because it just didn't happen. All right. The best season you had with Jimbo was a COVID year. Yeah, and got snubbed. Oh, well, we're past that. Okay. Then this past season, you're 11-0 going in to play Texas in Austin. Chance to go to the SEC championship. When have we been 11-0? 1992? Yeah. No, Mike Elko has you as an Aggie fan base program football team where you've never been. Almost there. Almost there. And Texas got the best of us again. Yes, they did. Absolutely. They beat us. Okay. But that's not the game I really that you hang your hat on and be like, damn it. The one you hang your hat on and say, damn it, was the playoff game versus Miami. You had everything how you wanted. Home playoff game, round one. I mean, you had a team that was, I know they went to the national championship. You had a team that you could have beat, and the game lined up for you to beat them. Okay. The Sanford Strip, Dalton Brooks, like you had a chance to truly win that game, and you just pissed down your leg. That's something that has to change. But when you look as a program as a whole, think about we were 3 years ago, 7-5. We went 5-7, 7-5, and then Mike Elko gets to town, and things changed. You are the program you have dreamed of being now. A&M has all the resources in the world, every single resource, every opportunity to be a great program, and Mike Elko has unleashed those. Guess what? We can recruit. Guess what? We have the facilities. And now we're taking advantage of our uniform. Do we have the most flashy uniforms? No. But Mike Elko's using what we got in a good way, like the whiteout, the script helmet, man. Like they're making leaps towards being that program. You have all the tools to be that program. Now you just have to take full advantage of it. And you're almost there on the field. You're almost there. Okay. We talked about it. Okay. You went from never being in this position. Now you're in a position playing this championship. Now you're in a playoff team. Now you have to continue that. And the next step is the national championship. Can you get to the national championship and win it? I do not care about 1939. I don't. I am an Aggie fan. Okay. And you bring up, oh, y'all had more. I wasn't alive for it. I really don't care. Okay. A&M football wasn't the best thing ever at all. Javorsky Lane was my favorite player growing up, but then Johnny Manziel hit the scene and A&M football changed. A&M football changed the moment Johnny Manziel took his first snap as a Texas A&M Aggie. We moved to the SEC and everything changed. You became a chance to be the program that some teams dream of being. The problem is you never took that step on the field. You took that step everywhere but the field. And now, all these years later, what is it, 13, 14 years later, you've taken it on the field. You're not there yet. Texas A&M is not there yet. I will admit it. You're almost. You're like, hell, the ceiling is right there. Jump up and hit it and burst through it because you're right there, homie. You are right there, but you're not there yet. Can they continue to take that stride? Can you continue to develop these players, get better, produce NFL talent, win big time football games? Year one of Mike, you didn't win the big time game. Year two, you went in to Notre Dame or South Bend, whatever you want to call it. You went in there and beat Notre Dame in their home stadium. But then you lost the big one to Texas. You lost the big one to Miami. Took a step, but you're not there yet. I wonder how many NFL Combine invites we have next year. Could be interesting. I mean, I would trade one NFL Combine visit. Like, say we only have one, but we win the Natty. I know those numbers do not add up. That does not go with each other whatsoever. But just imagine. I would do it. I'm just talking. All right. But yeah, like you think about it. See, we had 13 this year. You have Cassius Howe, KC Concepcion, and Chase Basantis, who could potentially be first round picks. All right. I mean, day one, day two, early day two type guys. You have Terry and York, who could be a day two type guy. I mean, all these offensive linemen, they're going anywhere from 2 to 5, I think. Just depending on which one you look at. I mean, Demetrius Crownover at the combine, he could truly shoot up the boards depending on how he tests. Terry and York, how does he test? If Terry and York has a good testing numbers, I know that has been kind of what has limited him, so to say, on the field. But imagine if he tests good. Where is he going to go? Because mentally, he's one of the best players you can find. He's so smart on the field. Okay. And then you think about like Scooby Williams. Where's he looking at? Okay. Injury kind of plagued career, but he's extremely athletic and extremely productive when he's on the field. And then Cassius Howe. I mean, extremely productive at Bowling Green. 7.5 sacks, I believe, his last year. 7.5 or 9.5, something like that. Anyway, then he comes here and he's behind Shamar Stewart, Nick Scorton. And then year 2 at Texas A&M after offseason of program, you saw that gigantic jump, dude. I mean, he played himself in the first round. I feel like he's a first round pick no matter what. He's that type of guy. Okay. And then Casey Concepcion, I think he's going to have a very long NFL career. All right. I mean, there's multiple. I mean, we have 13 of them. We talked for a while on all this, but I'm not going. How many could we have next year? This is way early outlook, okay? But like you look at it, I mean, Marcel Reed, Ruben Owens, both your receivers in Craver and Horton, okay? And that's just 4 just off the skill positions right there. You have multiple offensive linemen who are going to be NFL draft eligible, and then Trevon Ball, his eligibility will be out, I believe. Okay, so like multi-year star in the SEC. Surely to God, that guy gets in, right? And then you look at defense, Anto Saka. I feel like he would be another one that takes this Cassius Howe type jump. Now it's going to be at the quicker jump, but the dude was playing at Northwestern. He is an athletic freak. He has the body type. He has the athletic traits. Can he put together here at A&M? Because if he does, he could be a first-round pick. I'm not even exaggerating when I say that. I'm not being a homer when I say that. He is that type of player. You look at the secondary, Desmond Ricks, Ricky Gibson, Dalton Brooks, Marcus Radcliffe, Taufik Bayard. All of them are draft eligible this year. Bryce Anderson, they are all draft eligible. That is 6 guys in your secondary that could be NFL draft picks and very well might be. Damian Sanford at the linebacker spot. Ray Coney coming in. DJ Hicks on the front line. You brought in CJ Mims. Like, you have a lot of talent. And I don't think a lot of y'all realize that just because it's not big names. But you very well could be leading the college football ranks in combine invites next year. But I don't want to lead in combine invites. I would love to. It speaks to the development of your players and your program and what you're becoming, but it doesn't speak of what you truly are on the field. Screw the invites. Let's go win some damn football games. Let's go win the big one. You know what I'm talking about. Let's go in and win the big games. Let's go in and beat Texas. Y'all can laugh at me, whatever. You Texas fans, I'm kidding. I'm not. But yeah, let's go win the big one. Let's go beat Texas. Let's go win an SEC championship. And let's go win a damn playoff game. And then we'll go win a national championship. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Am I predicting it? No. That is what I want to see from Texas A&M football. And hopefully I will. And then we can count 1939. It'll be the second one. Whatever. Yeah. Giggle. Signing out.